What's up? Welcome back to Cairn. I did a tiny bit of backtracking. Up there, can barely see it from here, but that is where we were last time. We climbed up here across the bridge, just there, to see Damas Alfatri and Marco. And I noticed during editing that I kind of skipped over this a bit too fast. Because there is a save point up there, bivouac point. There's one up there as well. So before we continue the actual climb through the ice spike place, I want to climb up these two peaks first. So that's what we will do. It's not a great start. I wasn't really sure if I should even climb up here on the ice, or if I should use these rocks as much as I can. They both have their merits. Already feeling like I've been away from this game for too long. We're so close to the end, kind of. But I was away all weekend and just didn't make as much time to record as I probably should have. Yep, that's not great. Guess that a trog bitten. It's very deceptive to think that ice climbing is easier. Because in a way it is easier and a bit more forgiving, but it's by no means absolutely easy. Nope. We're pretty shaky. Just a bit further to that rest spot. I think on the peak to the right I did see some of those short break stones. I'm not really sure if there will be anything up this one. But I guess we could climb up here. Switch to not ice climbing. Okay. Getting a bit high up. Might want to set a second piton. But we're right here. I'm not sure I want to do this. I think we can go straight up. She was getting a bit too breathy for my comfort. No, no, no. Why is she so shaky? How would you do this? 'Cause there aren't many footrests. Okay, that worked. No, that footrest was not all that great. Nope. Always listen for the sound. Okay. And we are here. Let's save. I have a sneaking suspicion this was kind of pointless. It's all the way up top. I don't even know if there's any reason to go there. Let's set up camp for a sec. This finger can use some tape. We have quite a bit of tape. I do have to keep some for the actual progression. No pitons. Probably nothing to cook with, although there was coffee. Not coffee, milk. I'm wondering what would happen if we added powdered milk to this coffee. But I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna save the powdered milk in case we end up with an empty canteen, and then I will just make goat milk. There was also some food left in Damas's cave, which we weren't able to take. And I did read a small spoiler that there is no use for this camera. I've been keeping it from the very beginning, and I got a bit too paranoid about maybe missing some kind of Easter egg if you kept it all the way to the end. But from what I've read, it's just like an introduction to composting. So, get rid. And then we have to drink sort of two waters. Okay. Tiny bit cold, not problematically so. I don't see any way you could climb up there because there are no holes whatsoever. So I think I just want to repel. We can recall these. We'll soon find out if I will regret using one regular piton. Okay, and then this bigger thing. Probably up here. I'm assuming you can jump as well, which I don't necessarily want to do, tempting as it is. Oh, what's he doing there? Damn it. But yeah, we had one spare piton in the pack, so we still have 6 usable ones. Okay. Not a very easy start. Let's not mess around. Looks like it might be easier to just jump. Because this is more difficult than it looked. It's not all that easy to see viable ice climbing holds. Pretty as the light may be, visibility is not great. Nope. Nope. Just shimmy along here. Nope. I could technically start climbing up here. If I can reach... oh, or that one. Nope. I assume this is safe enough. From my experience, regular climbing up vertical cracks rarely ends well. Might be user error. Okay, this is pretty good. Except, now what do I do? Oh, okay. It's not the best place to stand. No, 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 no. It was a bit sketchy. Yeah, I want to move. I mean, I want to climb up to where I can stand just above. And then probably right to the ice. Nope. It's a bit tricky to aim. Okay. She's always standing unexpectedly. Let's try not to fall off embarrassingly. Could also try to climb up here, I guess. Maybe that'll line us up better with that walkway. Okay, not great. It was a big stretch. Okay, okay. Yeah, hard to see if there's anything on the ledge below the walkway. I think I want to just keep going straight up. That's a bit risky. Right, and now might have to use a chalk. Have to move right just a bit. Not great. Better. Very sideways. Damn it. What are you doing? Excuse me. Oh. Okay, that's unfortunate. We did set the piton we just set. But we have to climb to it. We didn't attach to it. And we took quite the hit. I think let's use the coronal, not the Pankira. Let's drink till we're full. Let's have a soup. Okay. It's not a disaster, just a bit unfortunate. I should have placed that piton right away. It's starting to rain again. I apologize that in the last video the rain was actually pretty intense. I didn't think it would be that noticeable. Not foot. Use hand, please. Where was that piton? There. The downside of sitting under the roof. As nice as rain sound can be, can get in the way of recording just a bit. It was a bit reckless, but we're almost there. Well, this is a bit technical. Okay, should be able to move to the bridge. Alright, nice. Now let's recall. We only used 3 Trog pittons, I think. Yes. Take the chalk. And let's wait for a climb bot so we can use just trog pittons. Might be able to jump across, but probably shouldn't. Yep. Yeah, it's hard to see, but there is some stuff. It's a bit janky. Don't like the sound of that. Didn't need a piton after all. What's there to look? Oh. What is this? One figure, another figure. The piece of paper bears an inscription. May Kami allow us to remember each other. Loneliness is a temporary companion. One day we'll be reunited. Oh, cut the rope. J plus R. Trying to remember whose names they might be. Roberto, perhaps? Oh, Rhodey and Joanna. Lovely. What do you do? I don't even know. Probably should have saved first. Not my smartest decision to jump down here. Gonna risk the jump. Almost jumped over the whole thing. Cooling pot. Vom Yamatin. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. And maple syrup. Nice. Okay, save, bivouac. Just one finger that needs tape. I'm gonna want to sleep. That's why I didn't take the Pankira, the strongest meds. Because I'd like to save those for emergencies. So yeah, wait. I'm gonna want to eat something. But what? Maybe just the noodles. And perhaps I should sleep first and see where our vitals are at afterwards. Okay. Let's just have water. Something small to eat. Yeah, just the last soup, I guess. And then we should be good to go. Now, would I want to go up there even? It was better than the first time. And then let's see up here, or down here rather. Yeah, there's definitely a short break up there, which is good because then I can set off the fireworks. And I guess the way we're going now is the way we want to climb down. So we don't really need to be up on the higher peak, just on the one on the right. The question is, where do you start? Going up and over the entrance might be easiest. Because on this side there isn't much. On the inside there's that boulder blocking the path. Deceptively difficult. Come on. This is very sketchy. From here it should be easier. We have plenty of chalk, so no real point in being too frugal with it. What happened? Jesus. Okay. Can you not climb here at all? This is very sheer. A very poor technique. but we did it. Short break. Like the fireworks. Okay, and then down should be easier in theory. I should be able to just jump down here. And then down here. I'm stuck. Actually stuck. Ava is not responding, so I'm gonna fall. It's embarrassing, but nothing bad happened. Okay. And then I guess you can just climb down these steps, maybe. Maybe this was an easier way up. Yeah, from here we're gonna have to rappel. If we lose a piton now, we have 2 scraps again, so we won't really lose a piton. Okay, that is going to be it for this section. Got the piton back. So now I'm officially more confident that we didn't miss anything. I want to go through the cave again just to pick up any stuff I wasn't able to take last time because our pack was full. Really doesn't look that bad, but you know, let's assume it will be difficult. Let's fill extra large bottle. Let's just drink. Why can't I fill the solar thermos? Maybe I shouldn't fill it with water. But the goat is still resting, so not much else for it, I guess. Sure, let's eat the oak because we need to refill a bit of health. This curry strip. I'm sure there was more. Yeah, this one. Atataxium and oats. surely we can make space for the oats with a bit of vigorous jiggling. Okay. Kinda hungry, a tiny bit cold. Nothing else here. I think that's officially everything in this room. There was one more meal, I forget what exactly it was. Let's fill the solar thermos. We're gonna want to cook these oats. Probably gonna want to make goat milk with the powdered milk, which I can't find right now. Oh. So yeah. If we can get this tomato. Okay. Thank you for all your tomatoes. Can't really talk. Oh, there's a large bottle. Okay. Just a bit more stuff to do. We read this. Save here, but I want to cook. Which I believe was outside, right? Cooling pot, cooked dandelion. I want to see what I can make with all those tomatoes. I forget the recipe we got from Joanna for the whatever it was, like tomatoes and milk recipe. Creamy tomatoes. Yeah, I'd say creamy tomatoes will be better than just cooked tomatoes. Getting very full up again. Yeah, you know, let's just eat this. Can you eat tomatoes? Yeah, they're pretty good by themselves as kind of a snack, I suppose. Probably still better to cook them. Let's make oats with milk. Yeah, the clear water from the thermos with powdered milk. Now we have more goat milk. Maple syrup. I really don't know what to do with all this stuff. Let's put that in the coffee. I suppose let's just make as many creamy tomatoes as we can. I'm not really sure how long it takes for goats to reset. Hopefully it won't be too long. Okay, and just the last one Hopefully this wasn't a huge waste of valuable food items. Yeah, that's all we can cook. Fingers are in pretty rough shape. I forget if you can tape up your fingers while off belay. I can't remember having done that ever, but I must have done. Compost all the trash. Okay, so we have 3 creamy cooked tomatoes, creamy oatmeal, some meds cooked trout, 2 eggs, large, extra large bottle, super gentian honey, empty solar thermos, and normal thermos, which I would like to refill with goat milk if I can. Coffee, gentian infusion. Yeah. Just want to go check on the goat. But I have a suspicion it's not gonna reset anytime soon. No, still resting. I'll have to check how long it takes for a goat to stop resting. But that is going to be it for this one. Next time we'll surely start the climb up the whatever this place is called. Pretty intimidating if you ask me. As always, thank you for watching and for listening. And I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.